It's time to see what it looks like when two whales who got something to prove clash. And we're not talking about those dudes from World War I. We're talking duel monsters with the Chaz taking on Adrian. And I'm hyped because one of my favorite archetypes debuted in this duel, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's set the stage. Students are catching the business by some handmade Fitbits that this teacher named Viper got the school to implement for the year. I know. I swear the HR at this institution is chalk. So Viper confronts Adrian about not dueling since he got to the school and is like, hey, get your ass in gear and do what it do at these schools or you're out. You understand? And then we got Chaz. Chaz was ahead of his time. The man was using BeenVerified.com to look into Adrian's background. But then he found out that Adrian was better than him in every way, which is obviously a problem solved with a duel. To be honest, I'd bust out a deck and throw down too. So that's how we come to the duel of the hour. And FYI, overbearing Blair sighting confirmed. Yep, Tori's character was already in the making. This duel is kicking off in style. This man's flexing. They are getting lifted by Call of Duty helos to play this children's card game. But these simulations cause knockback. This duel will not be covered by insurance. And look at them. These kids prioritize a duel over some good eats. Top-notch education at work. Anyway, Adrian was like, I like your style, bro. Nani? Man took the first move because he was richer. Imagine that over the coin flip in Master Duel. Oh, we got ourselves a weather painter. Lucky Cloud. It's time for one of the most terrifying decks to grace a format. Cloudians. Here, if he draws two of the same monster, he can draw two more cards. But IRL, it's if he summons two of the same monster, he can draw those during the end phase. So he's gonna hit him with the combo of Summon Cloud and bring out two Cloudian Sheep Clouds. We really went from tofu to clouds, didn't we? Can you imagine the studio sessions for this series? But then he draws two cards because he summoned them both, like the IRL effect. Great job dubbing that effect for Kids TV. Chaz is like, it looks like a lot of fluff to me. And I'm not gonna lie, that joke did make me laugh. This man is playing a deck only used by another wealthy individual, Kaiba himself. We talking about some of that XYZ action, not XYZ. I always love me some of that Voltron Power Rangers vibe. Man talking his shit. Said, you may have some clouds, but I got the perfect storm. Those were bars. He put the Sheep Cloud in attack mode. Defense has never been the move in Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at this man's face. He knew that shit wasn't gonna work from the start. XYZ Dragon Cannon out here eating. But wait, this man has a Shadow Clone Jutsu of his own. Not to be one-upped by multiple zero attack puffballs. Chaz takes his two machines and combines them into VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. How does Konami fit these names on that limited card space all the time? So we did all that for a 3K beat stick that can banish once per turn? Yu-Gi-Oh has come a long way. Also, Adrian tried to play this man, talking about my sheep tokens don't count as cards. So I can't banish a token? Pull up on my Master Duel account and we'll see about that. But let's skip ahead, because Adrian out here giving the forecast for the week. All 4 tokens are getting offered up to summon Bizarro Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. And it gets 500 attack for each water monster used for its summon, and it can't be destroyed in battle. Hey, from this angle, it looks like it belongs in the Binding of Isaac. Oh nah, hurry up and activate that trap. Do you not see what this cloud is doing? That looks familiar. Now by offering up 1 or 2,000 life points, this rainstorm can pop a spell or trap card or 2 of the opponent's cards, and with natural disaster, each time it happens, it's dealing 400 damage to Chaz's life points. Should be 500. That shock. Was the chopper too loud? Didn't Adrian just explain this? It did not have to cover him like that. Did that monster really sit there and enjoy its handiwork? You are not Thanos. Get back to your side already. It's Chaz's turn and this man summons the monster just destroyed back to the field like nothing happened. Adrian pulled out another trap card and Chaz is sick of him already. We've all experienced this level of disgust. He is flipping them over like he's running trap tricks or Eldritch. So it's called Mirage Target, and anime only, it sacrifices the Nimbus Man to end the battle and transfer its attack to Adrian's life points. But in case you're wondering why Chaz didn't remove Nimbus Man from play, it's because Dimensional Catapult negates the effect of the monster it brings back. They just decided to not explain that bit, but hey, Saturday morning, Alexa's getting starstruck again, like, no way, did you realize it's all part of his master plan? I just think that's how the deck works, Alexis. Not like he knew what deck Chaz was going to use. Ghost Fog pulling up with 0 attack just to get bodied and spread out like a plague? That's morbid, Konami. Then Diamond Dust Cyclone gets activated and blows up the Megazord because it has a cloud counter. This deck's combos have combos. Please don't tell me that those 2 cards came from that last combo. This is Poison Cloud. I thought it would come out looking sad, not roided. Why does this cloud even lift, bro? Thing out here looking like Lord Zed. Chaz called this man an Al Roker wannabe for giving him the forecast of this duel. Chaz is pulling up. Don't forget, this man took out Shadow Riders and the Society of Light, which he did by himself. Put some respect on this man's name already. Man's about to draw 3 cards and ditch 2 of them. This would be so busted today. Man think he's slick. We peeped that Ultra Magic you ditched, Chaz. So I gotta explain this one. He activates Desperado Manager by having at least 1 in his hand, then draws 2 cards, takes them all and puts them on the top of the deck. What? But wait, he's got combos of his own, as he's going to dig into his Stephen Hawking bag and activate Enchanting Fitting Room, and you can tell he's feeling himself. Burning 800 life points, he's going to flip 4 cards off the top of the deck and summon each of those Ojama monsters he just put back. Imagine these 3 being the ace of your deck. You have to be both a Chad and a Mad Lad, all in the same moment. Hit him with the Fruit of the Loom power. There is a massive amount of effect damage taking place in this duel. The duel is about to turn again after Adrian let Chaz know that he's the spoiled one, as Adrian was abandoned in the desert as a child. I get the feeling Takahashi was trying to tell us something, but it's time to get busy. Adrian activates Wonder Cloud by nuking his own board, then draws a card for every card that Chaz has on his field. He really needed Ash Blossom here. Actually, he needed Ash Blossom for the entire duel. Then he deletes his own deck by removing it from play? Oh nah, I'm feeling the end for Chaz. Now any card Chaz activates this turn is straight up negated. Damn, that's a high price to pay, but this man tastes victory. And this next move is the definition of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cheese. Man is going to activate Big Summon Cloud, which is going to scrap his entire hand. But if he pays half his life points, then he can summon a Cloudian first, which is going to be his boss monster, Eye of the Typhoon. And when it attacks, it switches the battle positions of the monsters on Chaz's field. He really turned that same tactic back on him. This is not clairvoyancy. He forecasted this man's demise. And just like that, Chaz loses. I'm just glad those helos moved over the water and didn't stay where they were. Otherwise, this man would be looking like Looney Tunes. That background check worked. He really was better in every way.